to the channel, TrainStation 2. Alright, there was quite a bit of noise there from those trains. Alright, so this is the progress update of this 3 days long competitions. How have you been? I mean, really tiring, right? So for me, it's between third place, fourth place, and then sometimes lucky back to the second place, and sometimes if I sleep a bit more, I go to fifth place. So that's been a long journey on this 3 days competitions. We're going to end this long competitions by tomorrow's video. So this video is just an intermediate update for you. This competitions wise, I must say quite lucky. The competitors, although they are strong, but I'm quite lucky to receive jobs that I have the items with, so that allows me to quickly dispatch the items. But that said, Motski aside, which is definitely the first place because he has created such a huge gap. The other players are really quite active in this competition itself. You can see that most of the time they are really good at this. Alright, so checking out the profile wise, you can see surprisingly they are not having really high hit for points, but I don't know why in this competition they are so active. Alright, I'm trying out not to set background music but give you the game music louder, so probably you can let me know whether this seems better for you. If you prefer the old way whereby I've softened the music from the game and then I insert the background music, do let me know. Alright, again, that's it. I also need to check because end of the day there may be copyright claim if I allow the background to be filled with the game music in a way, so that I will need to adjust accordingly. So for now I'm trying out first time with the 100% volume for the game music without any background music. Alright, so let me know maybe in the comments what you prefer. Alright, so the competitions is between I believe you end like third place or fourth place. That means we are getting between 200 event badges compared to 180 event badges. So if we go on this way, on the third place, we may have a chance of claiming that legendary in end of 5 competitions. But if I slip in one of it to 4th position or lower, then I may have to depend on the last competitions to bring it back to 1000, right? So that is something that really hoping for, but again, that's it. Not every time we are that lucky to have a good positioning start. Sometimes, you know, we start with very poor positioning. That's a bit worrying. So we are at quite somewhat close in terms of the key points, but in the later part you realize actually the gap get larger between Motski and the rest of us, and between the 2, 3, 4 positions, even the 5, 5th positions, we are really close. So we are fighting neck to neck on that context. So this is really tough. The items, as I mentioned, most of the time I have them, and train capacity is really something that I'm a bit concerned with. The train capacity, had I have larger ones, it would be so much easier. And of course, the number of trains is also a concern. So if I had a better number in terms of the legendary, it would be so much easier, because sometimes when I ask for legendary region 6, I only have 3 of them, so that limits the delivery capability. So we really hoping to get more legendary. Probably gonna try my hand on the event to get the 2 legendary, as well as to try my luck using those meta keys. 100 key container will be what I'll be trying for. You know what, sometimes it's more of luck than anything else. It doesn't really make a difference, in my own opinion, about a 200 key and 100 key container. My luck in Russia is really bad. Even the 200 key container that brings me a common train. So most of the time the 100 key brings me common trains likewise. So to me, I thought, why not give it 2 chances rather than 1 if I spend it on the 200 key containers vis-a-vis one 200 key container. Alright, so the 881 is where I am, and very quickly you can see Mosque is jumping 1,000 and over the 3rd place already. 2nd place is very good there. Oh, alright, good. We'll complete one more. Hopefully with this we can jump back up to the 2nd spot. Sometimes it's all about luck. And I do realize something about this is that the EP seems to be differentiated in this event. The 27s, 40 and 53. So these are the 3 sets of EP we've been seeing right now. So I'm just wondering what's the background to this in terms of why is it 27th? Is it means that if you 27 plus 53 is 80 is equivalent to 240s? So I'm not too sure, probably just some speculation. That is the way to do it, which means that they'll try to equate 2 jobs, 1 low, 1 high. What I mean by low and high is that the low is 27, the high is 53. It equates to 2 mediums. The mediums are 40s. So 27 plus 53 is 80, and then if you do 2 mediums and 2 40s is 80 as well. So probably that's the reason why the EP is 27, 53 and 40. So that's it. This is a bit of a unique situation. Sometimes you get 2 40s, then you are in luck, because if you get 2 40s and you got a 53, you're really having 80 plus 53, that will be 133, and then you'll be so much better off compared to people who are able to do just a small, medium and large. That would basically be the advantages. So, but I do understand that it all depends on the job of the customer, whether is it a 4/4 job or is it a 1/4 job. That makes a difference. So this is something I'm trying to figure out in terms of what gives higher EP. And also, I mean, you try to do a balance between the 3 jobs. If you've been focusing on just 1 job itself, I'm afraid you may end up with balance of 2 jobs. Until you complete the 2 other jobs, you won't generate a 3rd job. So this is something that I always be cautioned about, which means I'll try to do all the 3 customers at the same time, and then try to complete them almost at the same time. So you would basically be able to generate more jobs than being stuck with dispatcher waiting at the depot and you have no jobs to do. So this is something I really want to share with you on that context. Okay, so while we wish to focus on 1 customer, try not to do that. Try to be a more balance between the 3 customers, so that you can indeed come to a circumstances whereby there'll be no more jobs after you complete a certain customer. Once you complete the other 2 customers, the 3rd job will be then reissued to you, and you have 3 jobs to do. It's important to have 3 jobs constantly if you want to fight in such a very tough competition. Since the Japanese event onwards, I've not seen an easy competition or experienced one, because it seems like everything seems so tough nowadays. It's no longer easy to get first. I used to get first in every single competition. That was before they tweak everything else. Now they make it so difficult for free-to-play players. So unless you are really having a strong foundation, that is good for you. And I think there's no turning back, especially for me. That's why I urge you to really upgrade your warehouse and to try to focus in upgrading your trains. Alright, so I hope you good luck. Just a quick update in the status, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.